Yo, we've got a recovery question from a young player. We don't have his message right in front of me, but he's like 15, has had 5 to 6 sprains in each ankle, and has fucked up his elbow and his wrist, and I'm not sure if there's more injury, but that's a lot of injury already. And the idea is how to recover. He says he would try anything, and he's tried ice, and he's tried contrast baths, and his goal is just to get to a point where he's not injured all the time, and to just not be injured, be more athletic, feel better. And I can relate to this. I know how that is. I've been there where I don't even know how many sprains I had in a row, and my body just felt like it was breaking down. It's like, what's wrong with me? Why am I so injury prone? But I've gotten to a point where I just don't really get injured anymore. So it's definitely possible to come through it and just be way more athletic and feel better. 2 parts to the question. One is injury prevention. One is injury recovery. First of all, if you have this much injury, you're just injury prone. It's not one thing. If you've sprained your ankle, stepping on people's foot, coming down from jumps, break your wrist and fuck up your elbow coming down from falls, maybe. Could be. So there's problems. I don't know exactly how these injuries happen, but the first thing that helped me the most, and I feel like it'll really help, is if you record some of your sessions, some of your movements. You don't have to record it all, and you don't have to upload it, but just look at how you're moving, look at how you're using your body, and you might see like, oh, okay, that I understand that movement could cause this injury, or that can move that. And you have to think about patterns of injury. Are you spraining your ankle coming off 1-foot jumps? Like what's causing it? Is it off landings? Like develop new landing strategies, new jumping strategies. Or if it's running, if it's, just think about how you can prevent the injury, because injuries are definitely preventable. Get stronger ankles, like get barefoot, soft ground. We'll talk about recovery and improving your athleticism as well, because you definitely need to strengthen your feet. Like if your ankles are weak, your whole body's gonna be weak. Ankle sprains fucking suck. So get out of your shoe, not all the time, but sometimes when you can, and get barefoot, bare earth, and massage your feet. Like figure out how to use your feet better, and you can never have a sprain again. It's possible. I haven't had a sprain in 2 or 3 years now, maybe. I'm going into my 3rd year from having a bunch of them, so it's definitely possible if you pay way more attention to your feet and your landings and all that. Talk about recovery a little bit. Talk about science-based recovery a little bit. Contrast baths seem to work just because being in water is good. The whole temperature thing doesn't actually do that much. Like icing, if you look at the studies of icing and contrast baths, they say that temperature doesn't do that much. So whatever you want to do to recovery, really get on Google and look at the studies, and you can find out pretty fast what's going to work and what's not going to work for you. To get a better understanding of how the body works, you should definitely look up the lymphatic system, the central nervous system, the lymph fluid system. Look up those things, and that'll improve your ability to. That'll give you an idea of how to recover better, which is through motion-based recovery. Do range of motion, do some light stretches, and massage yourself if no one's going to massage you for you, and that'll get your recovery way better. And that should do it. Once your recovery is good, and once your movement and risk decision making are good, you're not going to get injured, and you're gonna recover quickly from the small injuries that do happen. You're gonna be stronger and more ready to not get hurt. So hope that helps. Take what you want from it, and decide. Let me know how it goes. So good luck. Peace to everyone. And if anyone else has a question specific that wants any kind of advice for recovery, try to be scientific based. I'm happy to do it. So peace and good training to all.